A very warm welcome everyone, my name is Nick and welcome to another top 10 list. This time we look at my favourite top 10 Star Wars droids of all time from the movies. Now this is of a date of 2017 August, so if any other films have come out since then we can't possibly include those droids because I've never heard of them. So let's get started. In 10th place is the 21B surgical droid I first saw in the movie The Empire Strikes Back, where one was treating Luke Skywalker after his first battle with Darth Vader, which saw the loss of his hand, which got completely severed off. The 21B droids were used both by the Alliance and the Galactic Empire. They have enhanced data banks to cover all medical procedures for millions of species, so quite useful to have in a deadly battle zone, which Star Wars quite often was. In 9th, it's the female sounding EV9D9 from Return of the Jedi. Located in Jabba's palace, she was the supervisor of the droids within Jabba the Hutt's ownership, the vile gangster. Bit quirky this droid and spiteful, liked to dismantle and torture other droids who were deemed very worthy. Bronze coloured, quirky and always to the point. Wasn't in the film very long but left a lasting effect on me. 8th place, R5-D4 from the film A New Hope, a red and white striped Astromech from the planet Tatooine, or that's where we saw him in the film. Wasn't in it very long. The Jawas tried to sell him to Owen Lars and Luke Skywalker, but the droid blew up quite quickly. This R2 unit has a bad motivator, a classic point from Star Wars, and I'll always remember this as a child. The figure was quite hard to get hold of, I seem to believe, but the only other Astromech for a time. 7th, the MSE6 series repair droid, or mouse droid as non-geeks tend to call them. From the film A New Hope, they were the messengers of the Death Star. As well as doing repairs, they can carry important messages to people. Why they couldn't send emails or text alerts, I don't know. Quite a quirky little unit, small in height, 25 centimetres, box shape on 4 wheels, rigged to melt down if captured, giving them a strong sense of self-preservation and character. In 6th is the B2 Super Battle Droid, first appeared in the movie Attack of the Clones. More advanced than the original battle droids we saw in The Phantom Menace, which are pretty flimsy. The Super Battle Droids are bulkier, stronger and more relentless than those predecessors. They're the infantry that were used by the Trade Federation. They have multiple weapons, and the advantage is they've got limited intelligence and not governed by a central control ship, so are worthy of independent thought, but they're quite easy to outwit. 5th place, the Astromech droid BB-8, who first appeared in Episode 7, The Force Awakens, originally owned by Resistance pilot Poe Dameron, and is going to be a future star of Star Wars if he isn't already. A lot of people will have this as number 1. Much smaller than R2-D2 and has taken on really R2-D2's central role in this new trilogy 7, 8 and 9 at time of recording. Has a hollow projector, arc wielder, and also part of the map to find Skywalker. 4th place, a really cool looking droid this, is IG-88, an assassin droid who first appeared in the movie The Empire Strikes Back. It's a bit like the Terminator in Star Wars. He's a relentless hunter. Is more than one of him and was first hired by Darth Vader amongst a number of other bounty hunters to try and capture the Millennium Falcon. He's a mechanical killer, clever and much more intelligent than the Super Battle Droids. Really needs his own movie or associated film. In 3rd place, K2SO from the movie Rogue One, a KX series security droid designed by the Galactic Empire's armed forces, but was captured by Resistance member Captain Cassian Andor and reprogrammed to serve the Alliance and go on that mission to capture the Death Star plans. This character is excellent, deadpan, funny and inventive, works well as a good psychic in the whole of the movie and has wonderful comic timing throughout. A lovely, beautiful character. My second favourite droid in the Star Wars universe is C-3PO, originally appeared in A New Hope, has been in every film with such catchphrases as "we're doomed" and always computing the chances of success and failure. Fantastic character, originally put together by Anakin Skywalker in The Phantom Menace, fluent in over 6 million forms of communication, and he's got a nasty habit of being in the wrong place at the right time of all major battles in revolving Star Wars. Absolutely awesome character, could talk about him for hours. And unstoppable at number 1, probably on most people's lists, is R2-D2, the most famous robot in Star Wars history and maybe all sci-fi history. Has lots of tools, consistently saves the day, never had a memory wipe in the whole time he's been owned, and he's always there to help everyone, whether it be on Dagobah with his periscope, electric shock and Jabba's sail barge, or just destroying droids and flying all over the place. No one can ever beat the popularity of R2-D2, both in Star Wars, merchandising and beyond. Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to my personal favourite top 10 droids of all time. If you've got any ones that aren't in there yet, which you think I maybe should have put in, then put them below. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.